Nice day. Moonliner and clear blue sky. And it's Friday. We are sassified. Well, let me tell you, it has been stressful as of late. Well, first off, I didn't have a reporter this morning. I was live at another early election place out by Lake Jacomo. And then I did a VOSOT on some dogs that have been evacuated from Hurricane Helene that have come to KCK, and they're trying to adopt them out. But to the stress. Well, first off, our dog Stella is in trouble. While Saya and Luke were walking the dogs, Luke had control of Stella, and Saya decided she wanted to talk to one of her friends, and somehow Stella ended up nipping that friend, and the mom has reported us to animal control. Now, Luke and Saya say that they told the girl to please stay away from the dogs, and she acted like she didn't hear them. And then Saya says that the girl was teasing the dog, that's why she got nipped. And Luke says a little different story, that the girl was horsing around next to the dog and stepped on her, and that's why she got nipped. But either way, we have to try and argue with KC Pet Project, Kansas City's version of animal control, that our dog is very docile, which she is, and she only does something like that in an extreme situation, like when somebody is teasing her really bad, or when people step on her, which is true. And Stella is getting old, and she's very stressed out these days because her companion dog Jimmy is sick and blind, and she's like really been worried sick about him. And so it doesn't take much, even though she's a docile dog, to get her worked up. And so I do tend to believe that something happened to get her upset. Something that wasn't kosher. That these people, oh, look at this, road closed, but interesting. Where's our sign further down the road? Oh, all right, well, we gotta turn around and go the other way. This happens a lot in this city. Anyway, so now I'm trying to get a hold of animal control, and they're very hard to get a hold of. And I've left a message and given them the case number, and right lane closed. There's another car trying to make it up that street and gonna find what we found. So it's very stressful, and we know that Saya and Luke's part in it was that they went to go talk to that friend, and Suyen called him in, asked Luke, where's Saya? the night that it happened, and he was like, I don't know, I think he's talking to his friend, her friend, and we know that Luke knew exactly where she was, and they both knew what had happened, and they were trying to cover their tracks. And so Cyan called Saya, and she didn't say a word about it until the mother came to our door and knocked on our door and was angry and upset, understandably. And we know that the kids are to blame because they, first thing Aunt Cyan said to them when they came in, why are you talking to your friend? You need to bring the dogs back home and then ask if it's okay to hang out with your friend. And so, yeah, they're feeling pretty low right now about the situation and the kind of trouble they've gotten their dog in. And this isn't the first time that the dogs have paid the price for the kids' willfulness, hard-headedness, and disobedience. So we're hoping everything works out for the best. I gotta go home, take my medicine that finally came in, and go see the doctor. Woohoo!